Hey everyone, welcome back to 25 Sweetpeas, and today is day one of Nailmas 2019, and we are starting off this month with some fun festive Christmas lights because it's also National Christmas Light Day, and I thought it would be like perfectly appropriate for it. And this is actually part of the prompt list this year for day one. So let's start. So first off, I'm starting with a light lavender base. I'm actually using the shade called Knitted Mittens by Stella Chroma. And I have two coats of that on, of course, my base coat as well. And now I'm starting the actual nail art. So I'm going to start with just creating the wire that the lights are going to be on. And I decided to go with black. And I am using an Orally Short Detailer nail art brush. I absolutely love this brush. As you can see, it allows me to get a really fine line. And I will say that this is not like a super easy design. I mean, this takes a lot of kind of detail and patience whenever you're trying to do like the curvy bits of this. So if you wanted to instead do like kind of like scalloped lines across your nails, you could if you wanted to, instead of doing the loops. But the loops do look really cool. They just take a little bit more time and effort. And as always, I would highly suggest using black acrylic paint for this part. Really any type of fine details you're going to see me do this season are going to be done with acrylic paint. I just find them easier to work with. And definitely when you are trying to do little details, because it doesn't dry up super fast like nail polish does, and it's not like sticky and tacky, and you're not going to waste any nail polish, which is great. So once that is done, I'm going to go in with the same black acrylic paint, and I'm just going to kind of put the little, I don't know what you call them, but like the little sockets that the bulbs are actually in and that they come off of the wire on. And you want to space these out, kind of thinking about if they're going to overlap on the loop parts, because you don't want any of the light bulbs like hitting each other whenever you go in and put them in. Trust me, that was a long thought out process. So if you want, feel free to screenshot the nails that I did and literally just copy the light bulb placement, because that will help and save you on time. But then now you get to go in and put in your light bulb colors. For the purpose of it looking like Christmas lights, I decided to go colored because I just thought it would pop better on a nail design versus yellow or a white light, even though in real life, those are actually what I prefer. Also, because I decided to go with a colored strand of lights, I would also suggest that you have a piece of paper or something near you where you can write down like the order that you're doing the colors in, so you don't have to necessarily think about it so much. So I started with green and then blue, and I don't know where I even went next until I see what we're filming, because that took some thinking as well. But I kind of just jotted down that on a piece of paper while I was painting, and it was very helpful. So you want to do all of your light bulbs at once. I do suggest kind of doing like all the greens at once, or all the blues at once, or the reds at once if you want. That way you can like close that paint back up when you're done with those. But if that makes it like too complicated because you have to like count, then I totally get it. Skip that part and just do one bulb at a time. Don't worry about doing multiple like we just did. But after that, you're done. And the next part is like the part you could skip if you wanted to, but basically I'm just going in with some white acrylic paint and giving each little light bulb a little shine line. I feel like this really like makes the look, but if your brush isn't fine enough, I would totally say skip it, and it's still gonna look like festive Christmas lights. So here is my final look. I'm gonna put on a matte top coat just to seal my design. You could do matte or shiny, whatever you like, but remember with acrylic paint you definitely do want to use a top coat to lock in your design. And that is it. Once that is done and you're all dried, you are good to go. You have some really cute, fun, and festive nails. And of course, this design could be done on any color. I liked it on this light lavender, but I've also done it on a light pink, I think, in the past. And it's really just fun to mix it up. I mean, you could wear it multiple ways this season even. So again, that is it. Thank you all so much for watching day one of Nailmas. I was super excited about starting this series again this year. I can't wait to see who else joins in on the videos and on Instagram. If you haven't already, be sure to head over to my blog where I actually have a prompt list for you guys to join in as well, whether you are a YouTube video creator or if you just post on Instagram, you are welcome to join. There's all about how you can do that on the blog, so I will link that down below. But that's it for today. So thank you for stopping by for day 1, and I will see you back here tomorrow for day 2. Bye!